Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Sunday Drive, the place that everybody probably wants to race in, but we are underground. We are down under tonight, so it could be opposite. It's your man, Positively Glad, bringing you live coverage of the hottest commodity on a Sunday night. We are in Melbourne, Australia for round number 11 of the Sunday Drive Championship, guys. Of course, the title is hotting up. Dark Mark and Massey both slogging it out on top with the likes of Grit, Rashi, Rara, all looking to make an impact, even though Rara's... Oh, there he is. I thought he wasn't here. Without further ado, guys, we're going to start a rather unorthodox way. Going to go and actually, bizarrely, conduct an interview, which I wasn't able to do, based on, obviously, everything that went on before with my shitty connection last week with the Twitch servers. Basically, I didn't have the ability to, obviously... Wait, I've got to quit out of this because it's fucking loud. Bloody World of Warcraft, guys, on the horizon. 16 drivers we have lining up here tonight, and I wonder if they remember why I'm inviting them to party. This should be pretty cool. Good evening, Redmond. Not sure if you can hear me.
Hello.
Hello, mate. Right. I promised you last week I'd give you an interview. And I didn't forget. I wanted to try and get Grit in. I'm trying to get Dark Mark in as well. So how are you anyway, mate, tonight? You right?
I'm not so bad,
live
mate.
Streaming right now, by the way. I'm actually streaming right now, but yeah, obviously I'm not used to normal intros on stream, so I thought, fuck it, I'll just bring everyone in. But yeah, mate, include your audio if you want to, mate. Have a little bit of a chat before we get started.
I have done.
Nice one. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Redmond, here comes Grit as well. Here's Grit. We're just waiting on Dark Mark now. Obviously, wait for he should be there. He's just readied up now. That is Clem in the chat, of course. Clem actually is a scumbag because he's got a Twitch Prime logo and hasn't subscribed to this ginger cunt. So I'm going to hold it against you to show you absolutely loads of coverage tonight. I do got to welcome him, buddy. Now, a bit of a spoiler for yourself and Grit. If you include your audio, Grit, we'll have a bit of a chat before we get started, matey, because I promised I'd do it, because I've worked out how to fucking get all the audios included. Unbelievable. I fucking know. But yeah, here we go. So we're gonna have it's only gonna be a quick one because obviously I want you guys to all get yourselves focused in and ready for tonight. How are we all thinking about tonight anyway, guys? High hopes, low hopes, what are you thinking?
Okay, I ain't been around this track since first race of the season.
It's a long one, mate, isn't it? Here comes Mark as well.
No hopes whatsoever.
Well, do you know what, guys? Usually, with all the advertisement, I was hoping that guys would be a little bit more upbeat. But we'll give you something upbeat to be about. First position mark last week. Obviously, I'm assuming you've had a couple of bevies, so you won't be able to remember the race last week. If you remember, how did it go? If not, talk about tonight.
I can't remember how it went, to be honest. No, not too optimistic for tonight. I'm not feeling up to it tonight. I don't know why. Let's see how it goes, I suppose.
He subscribed! He did it! It worked! The guilt trip worked! Yes, Clem! I will now show you double coverage. Much love, my man. But yeah, good luck tonight, Mark, anyway. Obviously, championship leader, especially after the win. You can stop now. You've got a lovely purple star, Clem, by name. Grit, of course, your highest Sunday Drive finish, eclipsing your third position the other week with a second, mate. I know you said yourself you haven't got much hopes. I've seen you around here a few times.
We've got rain in qualifying.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're joking me.
I'm going to re-evaluate my question. What were your hopes before going into tonight?
I hope that I finish. Which, to be fair,
mate, you do.
It looks like the race is going to be dry, so qualifying is
why is it
just
saying
going to
that
be a
all you guys are on softs?
I know, yeah, mine is.
It's raining. Anyway, great, good luck tonight, matey. I'm going to go and announce the giveaway in a few minutes for you. Pause, I'm a weapon. Is that Hectic Visions watching me? Jesus Christ, Visions _24. I am very much a weapon.
Guess what twats has got to save his setup?
Oh god, you've not.
No.
People going out on softs.
Mate, I'm surprised by that. I'm going to obviously... Oh my god, they're all out.
To be fair, it is
Yeah,
very
well-
light green, it's not.
Is it going to be kind of getting worse though? A bit of a lethal weapon. I'm a lethal wanker, Visions. But yeah, obviously Redmond, great podium last week, mate. Obviously, getting better and better and better. You've been steadily climbing
Aye.
this little table we've got here. Obviously yourself, are you sharing the same optimism with the other guys? Or are you looking for a decent result tonight?
I was, but obviously it's a wet quali. I haven't done any wet testing like, but no, I'm looking forward to it. Paul's got to remain optimistic. You know
Just
what I mean?
watching
It's
all the guys. There's about 5 guys all together on all the same car colour.
how much you know.
Swish has just overtaken.
Yeah, no, I was happy with last week's result. I was in a party. It was funny because I was in a party with Massey.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, we both pitted for inters, from wets to inters at the same time. And about what, 10 laps to go, 15 laps to go. Massey pitted again. And like, what you're pitting for? It's like my tyres are fucked. Mine were alright. Mine were only about 35%. Just obviously hoping to beat my nemesis Gritty guy. He's outdone me now for the last couple of races we've been involved in.
Do you know, it's like you two almost climbed up the top chart. Other than when Grit had his problem, I think it was Hungary again, wasn't it, when you had the incident? You've all been really, really consistent. And I've just noticed I've got a follow from RRL Westy. Fuck me, it's been about 5 years, Westy. Hope you're having a lovely day, mate. Take it easy, bud. And Vision just called me. You guys will appreciate this. A carrot top Mongo. Who is Visions, by the way?
I ain't got a clue.
Visions 24. Yeah, Wesley. He's bringing up the Baku. He's bringing up the Baku with the chat. Right, you're excluded from the fucking giveaway. Fuck off.
Oh.
Fuck yourself. But
Right.
I'll let you guys get on.
Nice
Have yourselves a lovely race anyway.
Good luck.
Take it easy, guys. And,
All right.
well, I'm going to need it with this onslaught of gingerness in the chat. You take it easy, guys. F Ghazi, we've got 3. Good, that's me, another one. Ghazi, thank you very much for the follow. As we see all the guys leave party now, as I get on to their stuff. Guys, we're doing a giveaway tonight. So the giveaway is going to be, we're doing one giveaway this week, one next week. Rara's dead. To be honest, I was busy talking to the guys about how their hopes were. I mean, I'll be honest with you, Rara, your hopes are probably a little bit deader than the rest of them, to be honest. But the giveaway, guys, no, man, I know them all. HRT. I know them all, mate. Mate, I'm fucking ginger. It's par for the course. People are gonna fucking hate me. It's based on a clip I've got on my channel of me and Baku absolutely killing myself, and then practically crying on the fucking clip. Massey comes in with a 29.8. Is it drying up or is it getting worse? I think it's actually getting worse, you know. Swish 29.4. Guys, the giveaway in this chat right now. We're gonna have a guess of how many people will not get penalties. DNF guys excluded. So the reward is going to be get Xbox Game Pass. I'm flapping this here. You can hear it. It's flapping like flaps. Oh, we got a penalty. There was something with Clement Dean. Something's gone on there. Not quite sure what went on there. So how many people? We've got Rara with 2, Lee with 3. Xbox Game Pass, guys, is going to be the reward. So Rara has gone 3. It's the RRL thing. Is this Hectic Visions, by the way, from way back in the day, back in the WOR days? Absolute legend. What is the point? Says everyone else. By the way, 19 views, guys. Thank you very much. So Rara's got 2. So how the competition, guys, running until the end of qualifying, and obviously it'll be locked down then. How many people do you think will not get penalties? Not get penalties in this race? Rara said 2. We've had 3 for Lee. Anybody else want to throw any numbers out? You could say none. You've got numbers between none and 16. So Woodsy has gone 1. Brilliant, of course. Like I said, if Woodsy doesn't have an Xbox, obviously Woodsy, if you do get the code, save it until you get one, or you can literally pass it on to a family member or a friend or something. It's there for you to do. What setup do I recommend for Monza, mate? Usually myself, 1-3 wings, but focus on anti-roll bars quite a lot because there's a couple of prolonged corners, such as the Parabolica. Try and give yourself around about between a 4 and 7 on the anti-roll bars, basically. Clem comes into this. Some guys have set lap times here. Let's have a look, see who we've got coming near the end of the lap. I think that is actually TAR Dean coming towards the end of his lap. It is invalidated, so he's coming back into the pits. I'm assuming it's getting a little bit wet now. Lee, fast one. What was your Baku setup like? I want to know who this motherfucker is. I don't even know who he is. I know a lot of the RL guys. Damn it. Infamous is a word I like to use. The Baku setup was moan, bitch, cry, bitch, say what's the point. Massey actually died as well. So we've got 3 dead people. It's looking like an episode of my Dynasty Warriors, to be honest with you. Like I said, we've got 3 entries to the competition so far. We've got Woodsy, of course, with 1. SLR has just called me a fed person. Yeah, well, like I said, Rara jumps in. Dean, clip it, send it over, please. If you haven't clipped it, then we ain't going to look at it, quite frankly. Mate, there's no need calling people idiots in the chat. Like, this ain't no fucking VRF1 bullshit. We're literally going to be running things as is. You know what I mean? If that pisses anyone off, I don't really give a fuck, quite frankly. The way we do it, mate, we're going to be simply, as soon as you get a clip, send it over. Guys in the chat, calm down. We'll get Rara, Lee, you both mods, just sort them out if they carry on. We've got Redmond coming round. Of course, we've heard from Redmond at the start of the stream. Oh, you're not Hector Vision. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, cheers, Rara, thank you. Like I said, there is ways we could just stop you talking in the chat for the entirety of the race, but I don't want to have to go to their measures. Redmond, very nice lap, 1 minute 30.9. Do you guys, is it possible to beat these lap times on intermediates? Like, I've not done Melbourne for a fucking long time, quite frankly. We've got Grits, I believe, is just in front of Rashi. There he is. We've got on board with last week's 2nd position. So like I said, guys, we've got Woodsy with 1. How many people do you think will not get penalties or awarded an Xbox Game Pass code right on the flaps? You know the shit. 20 views, guys, thank you for watching. So like I said, we've got 3, 2 and 1 already sorted out now. I probably will write them down, but I've got screenshots because I'm entering the modern era where pens aren't really needed, but I could always make a note of the entrance if needs be. Right, guys, so we're just watching. Great, he goes P4 with 1 at 31.5 times. I'm going to suffer a little bit here. Rashi does also go into... Where did Rashi go, actually? You die. Where's he gone? Where's Rashi gone? I was literally on board with him. I fucking lost Rashi. Oh, there he's pitted. Fuck's sake. Damn it. Right. Hey, brings us back to the days. RRL guys who were in there. I used to commentate for you guys, man. Fucking 100% race solo commentaries. Absolute scenes they were. But just want to say, guys, thank you very much for tuning in this evening. Whether for piss-taking purposes or not, much appreciated. You know I'm always down for the band to the full side. Gunners, Rara. I believe Nutmeg's crashed as well. Oh dear, yes he has. Oh, there's 2 cars off the track. There's one of them. Oh, there's Tuca's dead over there. Yeah, I think Gunners, yeah, he's at the wall, so Gunners was down. Gamerman's doing an unbelievable 5-point turn so far. Oh, there he goes on the curb. Is he going to be able to get going here? This is like that fucking 2016 qualifying. It's boring as tits. Rara, jump in, mate, yeah. Yeah, but yeah, not a problem. Get yourself in. I'll invite you now. Here we go. Now that I can actually have people speaking on my stream. Oh god, we've got people coming. Oh dear. Yeah, man, getting very nicely out of that time. Redmond also. I think it may very well be getting too wet for the sauce, but they're still running DRS, which is completely fucking mental. Rao's on his way in now. Hopefully come and just include this audio as well. So we've got 2, 3. Once he said 1. Like I said, guys, competition's still running. Be sure, guys, to pop your entries in the chat before, well, in the next 8.5 to 9 minutes, because we're going to be basically running the competition. Obviously, Rara said 2, I believe.
I did
screenshot it. Rara said 2, and then that means that... Who said 3? Was it Gunners? No, Lee did. It was Lee. I know him.
No, Lee said Lee said 1. Was
oh yeah, Lee said 3. There's 2 Lees.
Oh right, okay, no man.
What's the giveaway, Grits? It is how many people will not get penalties in this race, Grits. We've got 1, 2 and 3 taken. Obviously 0 can be included, and then it's between 4 and 16 people.
Grits looking strong again.
It is an Xbox. Here we go, and that is Massey and P2, of course, dead. So Rara, welcome into the chat, buddy. Gunners has said 4, so he's jumped in with the 4. Obviously, if there's no winner here today, then it'll be rolled over for the next week with an extra giveaway 2. I have 2 codes basically. One I'm going to do this week, and one for next week. Grit has jumped in, saying you're all negative Nellies and can't stick to your corner cutting, and it's basically gone 0. Legend, Grit.
Dark Mark back on the softs. He's gone back out on the softs.
cheers, Rara. They've gone back on soft. It's interesting. Of course, Rara is currently just simply going back into the party because he died.
I died.
Very
went,
simply.
I went around turn 4. I died.
Josh as well. Great Goomba, you can't do the same amount here. So basically, how many people will not get penalties in this race? 0 to 4 have been taken. So if anybody wants to go bold and say 5, we're just going to stick on board with Dark Mark. In fact, I'm going to go bold with TIR Dean. He's currently on a lap at the moment. Dean, very, very quick in his own right, had himself a bit of an interesting incident with Clem that's been sent over. So we'll obviously deal with that after the race. I was hoping for no incident so I can get straight onto my killing Chinese people, but we'll move on. Here we go. So come on, final
clearly a fan of Tibet.
I will say nothing more. Dean Texas with a 27.8.
That's interesting,
Well,
considering the track's been wet for a while.
Clem says 8. 8.
8? Bloody hell, he's optimistic.
Well, I'll put it down. You never know. I mean, it's a hell of a track to get no. Well, a lot of the guys who've gone to yourself, Rara, and HRT both said 2 and 3. That's optimistic, but 8, fucking hell. I mean, you never know. You guys maybe DNFs don't count as well. They'll get wiped from the numbers. So if people die, that doesn't count. We'll go on Bob Mark then. Sorry, there are of course jumping in for a minute while qualifying ends. So basically, Goomba, I think Grit said 1 for Goomba. 1 has been taken. So anything between 5 to 7 and then 9 onwards. Goomba is Mr. Consistency. Well, I'll tell you what, Woodsy is hoping that Goomba is Mr. Consistency and gets no penalties because he'll go win himself an Xbox Game Pass code for tonight. I actually got up to 20 views before. All the RRL guys jumped in.
Nice.
They called me a ginger wanker and pissed off. Yes! Average views follows. Oh, dearie me. So obviously you'll be hearing from myself and probably Rara tomorrow night as well as we start up with the HRT Racing League tomorrow night. Of course, we're season 2, not in the same team. Shit happens. And also, basically, when Rara asked me for a setup, you'll hear a cold, hard, frosty non-answer because I'm trying to beat him. Redmond is just a dark mark here.
I know, I'm actually going to have to go back into time trial and get setups. Oh, was that Clem in the way?
Redmond nicely out of the way. Oh, yeah. It was Redmond getting out of the way of Mark, but Mark invalidated coming out of the exit 12 there. So at the moment, Dean, Swish, Massey, and ERM Big G, the newcomer. I forgot to mention, guys, I'll run through the racing one now because I was trying to sort the competition out and laughing with the RL guys, calling me Carrot Top. Basically, we've got 16 drivers. We've got Dean, Swish, Massey, Big G making his debut as a full-time driver, I believe. Redmond, Grits, Rog doing quite well in 7th at the moment. Sukas was doing well in 8th before he exploded. Clem at 9th, Darkmark 10th. Still not really put a representative lap in. Rara, you're actually last, so at least you get to just put your feet up here.
Oh, I've got a plan, don't worry.
Yeah, don't die. Make sure 14 people get penalties and then you win a Game Pass code.
Rog goes up to 6.
2 big plans. Rog with a 1 minute 31.2. Who we've got coming around next, I believe, is Gamerman, who is currently there. So Becca, Goomba, Gamerman, Gunners, Rashi, and yourself, Rara, make up the numbers.
Redmond's on a quick
all
lap.
Corner cutting. Well, to be fair, Gazzy, if everybody corner cuts, then Grit will win an Xbox code. So it all depends what happens, really. And we do run strict corner cutting here. So, Gamerman, that's not ideal. I think, is he going to go for the lap? He is. Heavily compromised coming out of the final, going into the final corner, shall we say, sorry. As we come flying down now towards down the start finish straight towards the turn, 16 turns here around the Albert Park Street. Well, I call it a street circuit. It may as well fucking be a street circuit, quite frankly. But this is a really tricky qualifying session, as it's still bloody raining. It's like the stewards that go on strict proper racing. Well, it just so happens that we are. I love how I'm showing the corner cutting and Gamerman is in the background spinning. That's shit. Advertisements. Corner cutting, Gazzy, on strict. It is proper racing. As Gamerman's finally got back going, we will move forward.
As much as I detest about it, it is proper racing.
Absolute proper racing, man. It just basically means that we're going to be finding out tomorrow night how good the. Oh my god, that gears thing for Becca is
China's not too bad.
The only real problem you've got around China is rather than corner cutting, it's more kind of track extending towards the outside of corners because you've got so many undulated corners, haven't you? So obviously there is the opportunity to run wide. We'll be seeing a lot of penalties tomorrow night. Woodsy says Beckett has his sheep engine back in. I mean, yeah, he's got his South African sheep dildo on the front of his car again. Notice that nobody's running the COVID wet tyres, by the way, which is interesting. Who is this Ghazi guy? I have no idea who he is. Ghazi DJK Haulage. That is a username, just for the follow, by the way. So I'd love to know actually who he is. Rashi on the lap as well. One ball Rebecca here needs to be at 1 minute 33.2. Dartmark is not quite going out. He needs to come out in the next couple of minutes, which is curious to see. He needs to get himself going again. Mark leading the championship, not currently setting the world ablaze, and of course he will have to start on the tyres that he qualified on. It is a dry session, or at least, well, ignoring the rain that's falling, Rara, it is a dry session.
It is.
Basically.
It's one of those tricky sessions that basically you have to be on your toes all the time. As you know, I found out because I died. And it's frustrating. It's frustrating because, like I say, you've got all the access, you've got DRS and everything like that, but you haven't got the grip.
No, it's like the race directors have basically told you, here's a car, go and die. Without sounding too controversial, but it's true, isn't it? I mean, you don't put DRS in the wet. I mean, for fuck's sake. It's kind of ludicrous. Becker, by the way, doesn't improve from his lap then. I had to move off his car briefly.
Saying that, they opened DRS in Turkey whilst it was wet, so it is not. It's not.
But we'll leave common sense there to be fair. Yeah, it's not ideal. But yeah, what we've got here tonight, so I've just learned from Woodsy that Dartmark cannot be caught in the championship this week. So it's a case of everybody trying to consolidate, him trying to consolidate his lead and everyone else trying to catch back up. Guys, you've literally got until this qualifying session ends to enter the competition. The competition is how many people will not get DNFs. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 8 cars have all been taken. Any other number between 5, 7 and 9 to 16 can be picked. You've got 2 minutes to get yourself involved if you haven't already picked. And obviously if you pick a duplicate number you can't win because the other person's going to fucking beat you to it. Which is not really making much sense if you do that.
Looking at Becker's car, it reminds me of either cross between the 98 Jordan and the 2001 Jordan.
I wouldn't say the 98 one. It's not yellow enough. Really. Obviously well, saying that, it's just devoid of sponsorship, so I guess it sums up Jordan's last couple of days.
Yeah.
Dartmark didn't get round.
No, he
Dartmark's
didn't.
done.
Dartmark.
It's over.
Dartmark gets to start on whatever tyres he chooses. Becker is up to 9th.
P9 there for Becker. We got a car, I think is it Redman? Yep, Redman's coming into the pits, invalidated. The pink car of Rashi comes into the pits.
Only one on a valid lap is Gamerman.
Gamerman, well, Goomba's just invalidated. He comes into the pits. It's literally Gamerman and that. Oh, Clem as well, maybe? No, he's fucked. Great, no, he's fucked. Right then. So at the moment, if Gamerman pulls this off, mate, I'll give the codes away now. I'll just give him the code. Fuck the competition off. If he can go and grab... Saying that, if it dries up, which it pretty much has...
No, it's still the same. It's still the same.
It's still rated. Yeah, I just have to go back on the car.
He's 2.7 seconds down as well.
And we didn't invalidate that. We still
How did he get away with that? If I did that...
Fucking hell.
He's trying.
Jesus Christ. He's given it a good go, mate. As he always does, of course. Rari, you've got a big race for yourself ahead time. Let's see if you can pull yourself back some more points after the maniacal Grand Prix. Massey's jumped in the chart right at the last second. He's gone for 7. So you can't really go for anything else, really, because everyone else has taken him. Massey was 7. How many people, guys, will not get penalties in this race?
My guess is Mark and Rog.
Gamerman didn't improve his time, but good effort, mate, coming round. Anyway, we're just waiting now for the final car, which is Clem in the pits. And man, Clem was 2.5 seconds up. Oh my god, he's murdered him across the line. That man struggled the back of someone. You take it easy, buddy. So the competition, guys, is locked down now. Give me a minute. I think I might have drawn over the fucking code here. No, I didn't. Okay. Right, guys. So this is your... So basically, anyone outside of second to 5th could all change positions, which is interesting in the championship. Dean does get a 5-place grid penalty, so of course it's now going to be Psycho Swish taking pole position around here today. But we'll do for the record. It's Dean, Swish, Massey, Big G first race. We've got Rashi, Redmond, Grit, Rog, Becker, Tukas, Clem, Dartmark, Goomba, Gamerman, Gunners, and Rara, guys. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Competition now is locked. wallop me head on the fucking headset. Right, that's not good. So let's have a little look here. Who've got in the chat then? Clem, I'm happy, but also, are you happy that you've got a purple star? It does look sexy, it must be said. You now join me as Purple Star Gang. HRT, what's happened here, mate? I will show you. It was a wet quali with dry tyres. Oh, fucking hiccup like mad. Wet quali with dry tyres, which means that the top 10 have to start on their tyres. That's the rule of thumb here, guys. But Clem, yeah, I'm buzzing, mate. But nah, from a joke, turning the joking off. Cheers for the sub, man. It was absolutely legendary, man, for doing that. Whether it's prime or not, absolute superstar for doing that. What's happened here, Lee, is we are waiting for the start of the Grand Prix. Yeah. So, guys, of course, the competition has been closed down now. Xbox Live Game Pass will be given out to the, well, unless somebody doesn't get it right. But I'm assuming that there's going to be so many penalties, obviously, in this particular one. But yes, Xbox Game Pass code will be given out at the end of the night. So, what was Becca's time? I didn't actually, I think he came 9th position. Did Becca, of course, HRT looking very, very interested here, as Becca will be making his debut tomorrow night in the Racing League, as I go to, well, hopefully make a successful start at defending the championship around China. But with strict corner cutting in the HRT League now, it's going to be pretty interesting to see how everybody does. But here we go then, guys. So Dartmark cannot be caught at the top of the table, according to what Woodsy said. He is our table master. He tunes in every week, every minute of the streams. Of course, this stream will also be uploaded if anybody doesn't miss it. For example, it'll be on Twitch for a fortnight, but it will, of course, then be on YouTube permanently as of tomorrow. Probably tomorrow afternoon at some point. Right then. So here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. We are moments away now. Everybody is starting on the softs. Going to be interesting, this. And I nearly changed game by accident. Fuck. Damn it. So curious. Oh, here we go. Clem is the first person to switch over. Clem possibly going for the one-stop strategy maybe here. I personally, around Melbourne, it'll be either soft hard or medium hard. I wouldn't really want to go... Yes, soft medium is doable, but the tyres will be completely cooked at the end of the race. At least that's just kind of speaking from a personal perspective. But yes, guys, it's been an amazing week so far. Obviously, good few follows. Lots of views on my YouTube videos of Dice Tours. And also, I got a dislike. I am now relevant. The people have opinions on me. Mark with the ready up. That is a sign that we are a go-go. So as Mark in the chat saying, nobody ready up. I'm good. I saw your name on an NCG list. Have you also heard from them yet? What a spam that is. Fucking spam up if you're off your head. There you go. That one's getting fucking blocked. See you later, kid. So 7 views, guys. We're going to get rolling in the race now. Mark is, of course, in the chat as well. So the competition has, of course, closed for the Xbox Game Pass. But that is not the end of the story here. Formation lap, I believe. Here we go. So the sound down a little bit, it's a little bit too loud in my ear. Here we go, then my NASCAR career returns. Of course, Dean with a penalty. Dean exceptionally quick in his qualifying efforts, but of course had an incident with Clem, which of course has been clipped. We'll send that over in due course. Right, so just need to double check Clem. Yeah, Clem's one word, isn't it? So just look at the formation lap now, guys. We have no telemetry because I'm a fucking idiot. So we got Clem and Dartmark are already dead. Well, that's not ideal. Clem's not having the best of races so far. So here we go then. Looking at Melbourne, so you can see didn't crash out. A few people crashed out in quali. Melbourne is exceptionally tricky in terms of not only strict corner cutting, but also it is difficult in terms of the kind of spinning off as well. I mean, there's a lot of trapping places. We may see a couple of spectacular ones tonight, guys. Anybody sees anything you like or anything instant worthy, make sure you clip it in the chat. And of course, there is a Positively Glad memento. You know we're rolling with these for the race, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, motherfuckers. You know what? Just for those hardcore alcoholics, have another one. Let's have a look here. What's it say? Oh dear, Mark readjusting his seat. Well, that's not ideal. So here we go then, soft to hard. A lot of guys are running soft to hard strategies run through. In fact, everybody's running soft to hard, it looks like. other than Clem, who is currently not here. Mark, of course. I love how everybody who's not running the softs are all not here. So all 2 of them are currently parked on the grid right now. But here we go then, guys. We have 16 runners here tonight. The competition is shut. It is basically Xbox Live Game Pass for whoever can predict the amount of people who don't get penalties, and that is of course excluding DNFs. But now we are here. This is the halfway point of the season. Once the checker flag falls on this race, we are halfway through the Sunday Drives revamped season. And here we go, guys. We're going to actually show live footage of people driving through cars. Oh, there's Dean going through. Yep, there's Grit. There's Rog. He's not actually going to. Oh, he does just about drive through Mark. Becca, taking it really slow, going up the inside. Oh, and Tugas both taking it really tenderly, going up the inside of Mark and Grit. Why is Mark and Clem disqualified? Basically, Mark was readjusting his seat and hit Josh. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are going now 5 red lights for the Australian Grand Prix. And we're fucking underway. Here we go. Let's have a look here. Good start, Swish there. Let's have a little look. Oh, Swish actually bobbed down a little bit. Rara's been left for dead at the back. Oh, there's someone flying up the inside. There's Rashi. Rashi up the inside. Oh my god, that's 4 wide. That's never going to work into turn 1. And someone's really not worked through there. And we go, oh my god, the yellow flag. Oh lord. Oh, there's someone off on the right hand side of the white car. Oh, there's another one off on the. Oh my good lord. Oh dear. Oh, and everyone somehow has survived. They took us at the back. He's just kind of. I think who's that at the back there? Rara's gone on the outside of Gunners. Gunners doing really well in 14th. And here we go. Oh, of course the order's a little bit skewed. Yellow flag sector 1. That is a Redman. I believe Redman is around here. It's fuck me. This is. Oh my lord. Actually, no, it's not Redman. It's someone else. It's Big G. Big G was in the top 3 at the start. Not ideal, but here we go. Who is winning? I don't know. Here we go. We're back on. Here we go. Here we go. That's the stuff. So we've got Massey and Dean 1 and 2 at the moment. Dean went from 6th to 2nd there. That was a burp, quite frankly. And Sukas is actually moved up 4 places. He's in the P6. A couple of instances. Grit is. Oh, who was that there? Someone just went flying off. So who was that? Oh my god. Who the hell was that? Give one. Oh, Jesus Lord. Here's Gunners, he keeps going. Here we go. So Big G at the back of the grid. Here we go then. So Massey under intense pressure from TARD with Rashi. That's not 1.4 seconds. I couldn't give a shit what pipe you're smoking for that one. I can tell you all that is not 1.4 seconds because here we go. Blue flag. Why is it blue flags? Dean having a look at the inside of Massey, and that is Dean from 6th to 1st. And away goes TIR Dean. There we go. And who's that coming to the pits? It is Swish. Swish out in the pits. And Rog. Swish, our pole sitter, is in the pits. Scenes here at Albert Park. Becca's into P4, Tugas P5. Those two both moved 5 places. It was even an incredible dive bomb, unbelievably opportunistic manoeuvres. Grit down 1 place here, I believe, was caught up in the first couple of corner carnage, but not really too much carnage. Just speaking of carnage, Cooper's gone off. Cooper's gone off, and that is front wing flying around and probably hitting someone in the face, quite frankly. So Dark Mark now is on the back of Goober. Dark in P10 said he's not feeling this today. We're going to go on to tyres just to make sure, see what everyone's running. Mark is going deep into this race. Hard tyres. We've got nobody with penalties, so at the moment 16 drivers. Currently, that goodness, with Big G's nearly 3/4 of a lap down. We're only on lap 2. Lord of my life, well, he's just entered lap 2. Battle of P9 there, absolutely huge. Oh, Mark riding the curb there. He's going to have a switch on Goober. Goober has wing damage. And look at Rara here. He's looking to take advantage too. Goober does have wing damage. Goober runs wide. And look at this. Oh my god, 3 wide here. Jesus Louises. Rara takes a little dive at the inside. Oh, it's never going to work. Hits Goober, but Mark goes through. Mark up into P9. He marches forward. Redman on the back of Tukas now. Tukas having a great race here. P5 already. I mean, it is only 1 lap in. So a lot of people count 2 laps in, 3 laps now for the race leaders. As you see Redman there behind Tukas. Tukas in his highest position in the Sunday Drive League right now. Sector 3. Who's that? Gunners in. Swish is hauling Gunners in. Holy moly. Let's have a little look at John here, flying around now. P14, another comeback drive here for John. Was mentioned to Mark, if you're willing to do the half-season Hallett. Oh, nice man, yeah, if you can. I'm not sure if oh, that's brilliant stuff by Gunners. Really, really well spotted. You saw Swish as well, coming past him. So we can just go on board here with Gunners. Is he going to make a move here? No, I think he sees Swish taking off into the distance. Gunners just getting around the corner there safely. 2.2 seconds of gap already. He's absolutely smashing things here. And look at Redman. Oh god, Redman, one of the most improved drivers in the Sunday Drive. One of the most consistent and improved drivers. Looking to try and get past Nutmeg, Tugas for P5. Let's stay on this battle for a moment. Oh my god, lucky I did, because look at this, Redmond. The inside of Tugas going towards 10-11. Oh, bit of contact there. Is it balls to the wall, side by side for 11. Are they still side by side? Redmond does it on the outside. What a fucking move, guys. Click that if you haven't already. What a fucking move that was. And that's not over for him. Clem's having a look at him as well, with no DRS at the moment. Oh god, oh, rides the curb. Tugas runs wide. Clem there tries to go on the outside of on the inside of 14. Oh my god, he's mowing the fucking lawn there. Grit's having a look at Clem as well. Unbelievable battle at the start of the race. Dean has just taken off at the front, unless he's kind of won this one. I say that all the time, he'll probably blow up in like 2 laps. Oh, look, oh, 3 car battle. Tugas has got Redmond back. Scenes here at Albert Park. Clem's done 1. Clem's gone for the 2nd. Oh, he nudges the back of him. Oh, and he's caught Redmond up in it. Oh no. Oh no. Clem, he wasn't committed enough for the move. Tapped the back of Redmond. Oh, Clem just a little bit over vivacious with his overtake there. Look at Grit all of a sudden battling now for P6. Went for the move, sorry, on Tugas did Clem, sorry, he got 1. He had probably out, by looks things, just had way too much momentum. And there's someone in the pits as well. Goomba comes into the pits, of course, due to his incident earlier in the Grand Prix. As we are now on lap 4 of 29 Grit, chasing down Redmond. Redmond does have wind damage, of course, as well, so that is going to go in his favour. Dark Mark has all of a sudden found himself in P8 as well, by the way. Let's have a little look on. Oh, no, what the hell? Wow! What the living? There. Why is it switching me to? What the? Tugas, yeah, Rabbit. I'm so confused. We just go back broadcast cam. It's so much easier. Now we've got 1 guy on penalties already, Dean. So 15 guys are left to go. So competition, of course, is looking heated at the moment. Here comes. Is Grit going to have a look? What? Oh, that was an interesting sight to move. But now Grit, in the most annoying position as a racer, is literally running now. Oh god, look at this. He's right in the middle of a 3-car battle. Redmond with the wing damage. Is Redmond going to come into the pits? He does, which leaves Grit incredibly vulnerable now to Dark Mark from behind. Well, Mark using ice, he's not used any so far. But I think Grit should be able to do this, being on the soft tyres, Mark on the hard. His race will come into effect in around about 3 laps time when the soft runners all begin to struggle. Clem pits as well, ironically, the 2 cars who had a collision. I think Redmond hit a spinning Clem. Nothing anyone could do really in that situation. Mark around the outside of Grit. Look at that. No fair. But Grit's going around the outside. If you could do it to me, I'm going to do it back to you. Gritmaster keeps P6, but he doesn't keep it for long because Dark Mark is still with him. Huge battle here around Melbourne at the moment. Only on lap 5 and there's been absolute scenes already here. Grit P6, and look at this. Rogers up to P10, by the way. He's pitted as well. Yellow flag set to 3. That's Gunners. Oh, what's happened there? No, it's someone further back. It was Big G getting past Gunners. Sorry, guys. Oh, God, there's another battle actually here. Oh my god, look at this. 11th Redmond come out the pits right in front of Clem. Game on with a 3-second penalty. That's for multiple time extensions, but he's running at the moment in P9. Excellent stuff. Rara's caught the battle. Oh, Mark. Oh, goodness me, you don't want to do that too many times. There's only so much room for shit in your boxes. And here comes Rara now on the back of Dark Mark. Excellent battle so far. The race leader, TRD, quickly 6.5 seconds on the road. He has taken off like an absolute fucking jackrabbit up the road here. Someone's fed him his Cheerios before the race. We need to check if they're Cheerios. Oh, look at Clem. Has made the move on Redmond, going down towards turn 11, down the AI overtaking straight, as I call it, because they're the only ones who seem to do it. So we are watching Gunners here, Swishes everything. Swishes, what's happened to Swish again? He's pitted twice. Oh, the yellow car. That is Becker's off from P4. He was well up the road. And now Becker has fallen all the way down to P8. Everybody manages to swerve round here. Dark Mark, I believe, is having a look on the inside of Grit. Sends up the inside. Grit's not going to give this up too easily. But Mark moves up effectively 2 places. What a start here for the Australian Grand Prix. Dark Mark P5, Grit P6, Rara P7 due to other people's misfortune and mistakes. Only 10 drivers have not pitted in this race. Goodness gracious me. All Grit, and here we go. So let's have a look now. Grit is still at P6, or Rara P7. Tugas has escaped here, but Mark will begin to start falling back. And Tugas is up at P4. What an epic drive for him so far. Yellow flag sector 3. Gunners is really having a problem. We're on the second to last corner. Just trying to work out Rebel with the penalty. Down to 13 cars with no penalties yet. Oh, Mark is really pushing hard, going through the S's. A little bit of a compromising line there for himself. Or compromised his line, should I say. Here we go then. Mark P5. We've got Grit P6. Rara at P7, Becker all the way down to P8 now from that incident as well. I believe he's got wing damage as well. Yes, he does. Oh, that's unfortunate for him. And Dean is absolutely taking off at the front as Massey P2, Rashi P3. Big gaps here between the majority of the cars, and here comes Dark Mark then. 4th position scrap here. Roger, it's another scrap here for Pua. It's about to become the scrap for P, maybe P, yeah, it will be P9, as Roger and Clem are really all over each other. I'm just going to have a look there on the mini-map. Ignore the mini-map because it's on the screen right now. Mark up the inside of Nutmeg Tukas. Connor unfortunately couldn't do anything about Marcus here, and Mark gets himself into P4. Very nicely done. Mark's having himself a fantastic start. 8 positions gained so far. Tukas still gained 5, and Rauer's got grits in the ensuing mayhem. And Becca is down to 11th. But look at this. Oh my god. I believe that is that Goomba up the inside of Redmond. As I believe that's Becca coming out just behind them. Clem got Rog there as well, by the way. Overtakes happening all over the fucking place right now. It's actually really intriguing to see if I can keep up with all this. Swish with the fastest lap. He is absolutely miles at the back. Miles back at the back. We'll obviously hopefully have a couple of clips sent through. Hopefully not, because I won't have an easy fucking night tonight. But anyway, you never know. Rauer's got Tukas. Tukas is beginning to potentially struggle on those tyres. Rauer with DRS. Tukas with nothing. What can Tukas do? He's coming off on the right. He's coming off to the outside, which means Rauer's forced got the inside. Will he be late on the brakes? He is. Raw. Tukas, Jesus Christ, trying to sniff out what Rauer's just had for fucking supper. Rauer gets him. Tukas down to P6. Fine drive so far though. Just needs to keep that consistency level sky high. All about saying I've got 4 people watching. There's 5 names in the chat. Absolute scenes here, Twitch. Yellow flag gunners. I believe it's a yellow for him. As we're watching Tukas slowly, steadily falling down the order. Redmond just behind Grit as well. Redmond behind Goomba, forgive me. Here's Grit on the screen right now. I will get my words right eventually. I love how I opened my beer can. I lost 12 viewers. You know what, guys? It is National Drinking Week in my house, as it is pretty much every other week. So only 3 guys with penalties at the moment. If we don't get a winner on the code, we will basically be able to roll it on. And obviously, if whatever instance the code doesn't work, I'll go and fucking buy you a week anyway. I'll buy you a month. I'll buy you a fucking month for it. Welcome. So here we go then, just on board with the closest battle on track. Oh no, we're not, because I can see here we've got a 3-way battle. Big G and Swish. Look, I don't know where to fucking follow here. Remmer's run wide, and look, we are on board with Remmer. But the reason why I'm so excited, guys, is every single person in this league scores points when we finish Remmer. Oh, he's tapped the back of the ball. No, racing incident there, guys. He just got a little bit askew with Redmond. Usually so consistent. What a bit of an odd off race tonight. Maybe I put him off by bringing him into chat before. I'll take full responsibility and blame. Dean pits in. Is this for the hard tyres? It is for softs. Dean is making his race much more interesting. A 2-stop strategy. But it's going to be Dean coming out in P3. What a remarkable start Dean's had. Absolutely on fire. Yeah, basically, mate. To be fair, I don't think I've ever spent so much money in my life and gained so much here. And there is someone, who was that on the Airship Gunners, getting nice out the way, so I saw 2 wide there. So I believe that we've got Pitters this coming lap. Oh, Tukas is coming in this lap. Clem is a fair distance behind. Oh, there's a almighty scrap back here. Rog overtaking Game Man. Then we've got Goomba and Becca. And Swish has caught up with the wounded Redmond. Wambo. Penalties left, right, and centre. No. There's only 4 actually right now. Dean Rash just got one as well. But Wambo, welcome in, buddy. And here we go then. Game Man is being assaulted here by Goomba. And look at Becca. Is he going to try a double overtake it? No, he's not. He's thinking better of it. Goomba tries to send one at the inside of Gamerman. Does that well. Becca around the outside of Gamerman. Poor Gamerman just being absolutely abused here. Not in a bad way, of course, if you can be abused in a good way. I'm assuming there's some gimps in this world that probably agree with me. Right, so top 10 isn't the only point scoring positions. Every single person who finishes this race will score points. Next week's race, once if you can just confirm where we are at. I'm going to be running a different competition, of course. One different competition every week. Dean is all over Rashi here. This seems like it's only a matter of time, quite frankly. And Massey comes into the pits from the lead. Dean just needs to take his time. As Rashi comes into the pits, there you go. It's all about just feeding the car around and doing the business. Dark Mark this time will move up into P2. Will Rara jump up as well? These guys are going. Well, Mark has no choice but to go deep. Massey's going for the once. There's a lot of guys going for 1 stops here. Oh, there was a double stack there. Okay, double stack when there's no fucking teammates. You bleeding gives Spain. Ooh. Oh, Spanish Grand Prix next week. Actually, did seem to get held up quite a bit in the pits there. Clem is going to jump Grit. Yes, he is. Will Tuka spot jump Grit? They were battling on track together. And Grit, I believe, is putting a hell of an outlap here. Or an in-lap, sorry. Tuka's not the best outlap, and Grit maintains 7th position, but for how long? For how long will Grit's tyres be able to warm up in time to defend against Tukas? Possibly the most exciting race we've had in a while here at TSD. Absolutely fraught with action so far. Just on board here, I think Grit may just have enough to hold on. Rog and Becca following suit. Then good. Becca got Goomba, by the way. Swishes up to P12. Gamerman with Rebel. We're just going to go on board with this just to see if Redman can get Gamerman, who's having a very, very good race here, by the way, on board with Redman. Redman, he just needs to be patient here. Gamerman will potentially make a mistake, and that is a really good drive by Redman, waiting for the mistake to be made. Big G, who's making his debut, excellent qualifying, and an absolutely terrible time in the race. Dean is actually P1 already at the moment. So, Gamerman's just ran wide. I think, yeah, he's just letting guys go through. Wants to focus on his own Grand Prix. Nothing wrong with that, obviously, you know. The ideal thing would be to hold them back and fight, but what's the point when you basically can't... Well, there's no point fighting when you're not in somebody's race. Gamerman and Gunners oftentimes just want to get to the end, doing their own thing. Redman with the penalties, well, that's double penalties. Yellow flag sector 3. That there, ladies and gentlemen, I've just given the commentator's curse. That is Gamerman, who's absolutely exploded. Not dead, exploded. Slight difference. So Spanish Grand Prix next week, guys. We're already on. The front runners are already on lap 11. We're nearly halfway through the fucking race right now. No safety cars or anything. 5 guys with penalties now. I believe Rara's just been added to the list. 11 people with no penalties. Hopefully the audio quality, guys, is okay for you tonight here. So 6 news, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Rara, 3 seconds down. We're going to go on board with Tukas because he's been caught by Rog, who has in turn himself been caught by Becca, who is in turn being caught by Swish, who is dragging along Goomba for the party here. This could be an absolutely explosive map race here coming forward. Oh, well, it is going to be explosive because somebody's exploded himself, and that is Becca, who miraculously survives. Unbelievable scenes here for Becca surviving that. So who is next up on the battling? Rog can now focus again. Moving forward, guys, there's spins, there's crashes, there's all sorts of things. Gunners, they're just in front. Grit seems to have escaped. Sukas Dean hits 23. Gamerman coming into the pits now to repair his damage. So look at this battling here. Gunners getting nicely out of the way there. There's no, with the ghosting system, there's no complaints really for anybody, to be fair. He's doing the best he can, he's just simply driving his lines. Oh, well, look at Swish, look at the run Psycho Swish just got on Rog. He's put one. That's violation. That there is internal organs violation. Becca there with no wing. Just having an absolute race to forget, quite frankly. Currently running in P14 at the moment. Dean 11 seconds clear of Dark Mark. He's at the moment literally gone. Massey just following behind Gamerman. No actual net position battling as it stands at the moment. Mr. Spinall himself, I think Becca has actually spinalling about bloody 3 times a week. He's still going. No retirements yet. There's no point rage quitting this because every single driver scores points. You rage quit, you probably get punished by the admin, but you just look like a fucking idiot, to be honest with you. Every position scores points. I know people get pissed off from time to time, but you don't want to do that. Nobody has done that so far. Look at Swish, he's absolutely all over Tukas. Game 1 with a penalty, that's noise. Oh, Swish is literally, that's wing damage for Swish again. I think he had too much momentum and just drove at the back of Tukas here. An awful race Jordan's having here. He potentially could have pulled himself back into the championship fight here. Or at least momentarily try and get himself back in there. And now he's got Rog, who he's just overtaken with us. Has Rog stuck on overtake now? I've had that a couple of times on Redman and Big G as well. We're going to go back to the battle between Swish, Rog, and Tukas Swish. Oh, Swish has gone. Oh my god! There's poo. That is poo inducing right there. Becca with a penalty. That's 6 guys without penalties. Oh, and Swish down the inside. He's defending very well against Rog. Rog, excellent stuff. And we've got a yellow flag there. That is, who's that? It is Big G. Oh dear, and an absolute. Well, Big G's on a big C and end up having a big P down the road. Yep, the puns are flying there. Coming from me, I believe his name was Gareth. I think Gareth someone? Gareth Travis, Gareth Morris. I turned around and said he had a name like the lead singer, the backing vocalist from Blur. I thought that was a nice touch. So here we go then, guys. Lap 13. First position, Dean is just gone. It's not even funny, quite frankly, how far ahead this guy is. He's just left the field. Massey. Oh, here we go. Championship battle. This is interesting. Mark's tyres are wounded. You can see, I think Mark's got wing damage as well. I'm sure he has on the front right. He does. Mark with wing damage, and this may alter his strategy significantly, but Massey effortlessly goes past. It's such a shame. Looking forward to a pretty decent battle in between the championship contenders, but not to be. The 5 guys competing at the moment are Massey, Dark, Mark, Rashi, Rara and Grits. All 5 of them in the top 7. Big G with a penalty. We have already got 8 people, so whoever picked 8 Clem is literally borderline not going to win the Game Pass already. So unbelievable scenes. So here we go then. We have got ourselves a mega battle, another mega battle here. It's just been battles up and down the field all the way through. It makes the races fly by. Already at half distance in this Grand Prix. Pitting here at start mark. That's going to drop him right down the order here, and he's going to have to push their medium tyres if he goes on to him. A fucked it away. He did, and Swish has hit Tukas. Oh dear. Yeah, I think that's on stream, that one. Give him a nudge. Tukas has been knocked right down to 10th place, and he's going to be really vulnerable now. This is Redmond. Hopefully his rear tyres have cooled down a little bit going on the straight, but that's no consolation to him because Redmond just poured past, and Tukas, being in literally P4 earlier in the race, has found himself down outside the top 10 now in P11. Swish is just having a race to absolutely forget, quite frankly. Dean leading the way here comfortably. We've got 8 drivers here with penalties. If no one else gets a penalty, Clem wins the Game Pass ticket. So here we go then. Dean, 24 seconds at the down. We've got Rara on board with the aforementioned Clem, whose soft tyres, are going to be completely begging for fucking mercy. I absolutely used a Duffy lyric there, forgive me, I've been living in Wales too long. Clem then did start on the medium tyre, went on to softs, he's going to have to go back to the mediums at some point, you'd imagine. Rara following suit, Grits. Oh, I did ride that curve very heavily. That's got to be a warning, surely to Christ. Rog then, we're just looking to see how people drive these corners. We're going to go back to Rara. See what Rara can do coming around the final sector now. Sector 3, round turn 14. There, Tukas with a penalty as well. We're up to 9. Clem loses the Game Pass code. It is now fallen into the hands of Massey for 7 cars without a penalty. If we get 3 more cars without a penalty, we've got a guaranteed winner of this Game Pass token. So we have Rara on the back of Clem, not making any rash moves, knowing that Clem has to pit. We've got J-Lo Field is back in. Fuck it, it's been a while since I've heard from you. Bloody hell, mate, how's it going? Baby Lowfield. I love how everyone used to call you Baby Lowfield when you were his fucking twin. Well, I think you're older than him, aren't you? What's up with J-Lo, mate? It's been so long, but I hope you're having a great start to the new year as best we can, of course. And Clem dips his tyres on the grass, you see there. Dean is all the way 26 seconds clear with a pit stop in hand. With a pit stop to make J-Lo. Thank you very much for the follow. J-Lo, 1,200 follows! Yes, motherfucker! Guys in the chat, get that hype on J-Lo. Come on, we've made it. Only 15 days late, but we made it. Can we hit 1,300 by the close of the year? Rara, to celebrate 1,300 followers, piles down the inside of Clem going into turn 11. That's balls to the wall. Clem is still going to be there. Rara, he's the back end a little bit, but Rara, nobody got DRS. They literally come through 0.0. They come through literally equal with each other. 1,200 follows, guys. You're fucking awesome, guys. I'm probably going to lose about 50 follows now to make it look like a bell end, but Grit there being followed. I believe, who is that Dark Mark still running? Very competitively, actually. J-Lo, well, you said you're slow, mate. I think the thing with you, man, you just need to sort out the consistency. Also, I'm not commentating on you for a little while now, but obviously, when I was commentating on you in Division 3, you seemed to take over. Clem with a speeding the pit lane penalty. Now, that doesn't count. Any people with penalties at the end of the race will be there. So Massey still holds on to the Game Pass. Yes, he does. Alright, as you can see, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. No, he doesn't. We'll wait and see. I haven't got a fucking clue. I don't know how it's going to work. And here comes Dark Mark all over the back of Grit. I make the rules up as I fucking go along anyway. Round the outside, I think Grit gave him a little bit of an easy berth there, to be fair. He made the mistake. If he'd have carried on going at full pelt, he would have ended up walloping Dark Mark once. So Mark up to 5th. Here we go. Dean is probably going to pick this lap. You'd imagine 12 laps on the mediums. Just get yourself in. Even the hard times you could probably run with. And Swish there, I believe that's the fastest lap for Swish. And he is all over Roger. Going to flip back to this battle now. Why is he ghosted? These guys have been lapped. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Dean has lapped 10th position on lap 17. This motherfucker is absolutely on something here today. Like I said, J-Lo, I need you to do a drugs test, mate, on your well, not your younger brother, of course. We need to double check if he's had his Cheerios spiked with fucking Valium or something. I don't fucking know. Visual 60 car. What's happened? We've lost Redman. Redman has gone. Where's he? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh, that's a problem. Oh, that is a big problem. Oh dear. Oh, someone going to check if he's okay or not, quite frankly. Oh, Redman. Oh god. Have to do a fucking 5-second salute as we go past here. Fuck, we need the National Guard to go and help him out of that one. We'll kind of see how that goes. Will anybody get drive-throughs here? I don't know. Anybody with a 5-second penalty can save it. 5-second penalties, if they get taken off, go towards the competition. So, of course, oh, Becker with a 3-second penalty. Dean, well, you may as well. This is just dominance from Dean here at the moment. Sheer dominance. Redmond says, "Fuck's sake, you're having an interesting race, Redmond. To be fair, I got a bit. Oh, yeah, I was going to say we've got a bit of a break, but we haven't. Okay. Oh, Becker and Big G, what's happened? Why? That's 8 seconds. What the fuck has gone on there? It's all the way. What? Unless he's completely killed him here. What? He's miles away from him. I'm going to go back to Clem and Grit. Clem, well, they're all on fresh mediums now. This has really shook up the race quite considerably. Massey didn't pit in, but he's got a huge gap back to Rashi, who has Dark Mark closing in. Rarrett is the first guy, other than the dominant Dean at the moment, of course, who is running away with it up front. Here we go then, we're on board then with Clem. Yellow flag here. Gunners again on the second last corner. He's not enjoying it. He's really not bloody enjoying this, guys, to be fair, but he's still giving it a good go, Gunners, and he's going to move to 15th place now. All you got to do is just survive. Shout out to Gunners. A lot of people, you know, I think he had a penalty or two earlier in the season for lack of awareness, but when you're at the back, it's very, very difficult to always keep looking behind you. You know what I mean? You're too busy focused trying to go forward, but fair play to Gunners for sticking with it, man. I mean, a lot of people who, you know, he's well off the pace, but he's always there, he's ever present, and he'll always try. And he's only failed to finish one Grand Prix, and he's not bottom of the championship. So, you know, it's a testament just to kind of sticking at it and showing. You know, I mean, obviously he's not gonna win fastest driver of the day by any stretch of imagination, like I said. But speaking of fastest driver of the day, guys, Psycho Swish, 1 minute 23.111. Dean, I believe, is going to be going for his flyer now. So let's see if Dean can take technically a clean sweep. Obviously with the collision with Clem in quali, I don't know how that's going to have anything, but Dean did get a 5-place penalty from that. I don't know if it's going to be, you know, if he got penalised in game, so obviously we'll work that out later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people don't have penalties as it stands at the moment. Nobody picked 6 this way. It will be moved forward to the next one. Well, there you go, Woodsy, mid-table of the championship just by finishing every race. I'm going to go back onto interval now just so we can see if any battles. I'm going to go on to Big G, who, again, man with a 5-second penalty spinning in the pit lane. Will Big G make a move on Becker? These two are both VRF1 Division 3 drivers on a Monday night, of course. Becker, oh, is he going to squeeze him a little bit there? No, he's going for the room. Big G on the outside, of course. ERM Big G making his TSD debut. Not been well, I think the technical term is not ideal, the debut tonight, but he's going to have a little run here. Could hopefully try and salvage something here. Big G, oh, he couldn't quite get the momentum to get alongside him. Lambo, where can you see the table? Woodsy, what the hell was that from Becker? That's one of the worst corner cuts in history, quite frankly. Oh dear, that was atrocious. Yeah, Woodsy, Wambo, if you do have Facebook, mate, feel free to, Woodsy can drop a link for the group if you want to jump in, mate. Just as a spectator, you don't have to obviously race if you, well, no, I believe you do race, but you're not currently on our console, aren't you? Well, you know what I mean, that's what I mean, Wambo, he's literally, well, he's here, mate. It's such a, Becca, what are you doing? That's weaving on the straight, mate, quite frankly. He's gone on the outside, Becca's having an absolute, he's ran off here, oh, Becca's not having a good time. Weaving up, that's the first time I've seen someone weave on the straight in a very long time. We're going to get back to Grit and Clem. This is like a sort of slow cooker. Burning, really. It's a slow cooker of racing between these two, kind of just keeping within each other. By the way, big shout out to Grit, guys, in the chat. He won the PRF1 Division 2 race on Friday, so fair play. Grit's really beginning to pick up a rich vein of form here. To a double podium sitter this season in TSD. Massey and Rashi, but Dartmark is always there. Rara was talking about it in the PR from Pioneer, him and last night. Mark is always there or thereabouts. He's never too far behind base, and he's just literally further up the road there, a good 20 seconds up the road from this battle. And so this is the part of the race, guys. We've had an absolutely hectic race so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people with no penalties as it stands. Nobody picked 5 or 6. We've got Massey, Mark, Grit, Rog, Uber and Gunners with no penalties. Right then, so moving on now, guys. 18.3 seconds the gap between Dean and Massey. It's been a dominant performance by Dean. He got through the traffic very quickly, and it's really just been the way he has since. Swish is just kind of, well, Swish was the guy who was going to take the fight to him, but at the instant at the start, wing damage as well, not too profitable for him then in that scenario, as I believe Game Man is just in front of the car of, it's actually no, I don't know who that is. Rog following Gamer Man now, I believe. Yep. So we are just at that point now, ladies and gentlemen. Becca with another. What is Becca doing? I want to check this out. He's getting, that was a 5-second penalty for corner cutting. You don't just get them. Keep an eye on the gaps, guys, but something's not right here. 5 seconds is a huge amount to get for just one. I know the game throws out bullshit penalties. I'm not living in a fucking absolute dream world here, quite frankly, but I don't know what's going on. What is he doing? Well, you've only got yourself to blame there, mate. That was retarded. What the fuck are you doing? That could have hit Big G. That could have really hit Big G there. That was silly. I've got to be honest, that was really silly. That was naughty by Becca, guys. I'm not sure if he clipped it or not, but that was really, really naughty. Tukas is currently going around. P10 for Tukas. Consistent Race had that incident with... You may as well go. Yeah, Gunners gets past him again. Doesn't make a difference. These guys are all goes to each other. I know these guys at the back. Gunners a little bit confused there. It was basically a situation, if Gunners is watching, where one guy got lapped from another guy, and then another guy got lapped by another guy. It was literally a crossing of the ways, basically. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still the same amount of people with no penalties, I believe. Becca is... Well, no comment here. He's just lost the plot, basically. And he's got a 5-6. How many penalties has he got? 30 seconds. That was appalling. 5 people. Sorry, wait there. 1, 2, 4 people with no penalties, ladies and gentlemen. We are now at the point where somebody will win the competition, and the person that is going to be Gunners, incidentally, who got the penalty to cause it. No irony there. Dartmark has caught Rashi. Mediums versus hards. They'll probably be on about the same way, which means the mediums will have the advantage. Here comes Mark. Let's watch these two great friends and bitter rivals, and both admins in this league fighting for the final podium position. Mark, a clean race so far. He doesn't have any skid marks on his record. That if you want to take that as a shit joke, feel fucking free to take it as a shit joke. It was. So 4 guys without penalties. Gunners currently wins the competition, but here we go. Who's on there? Rufio. Rufio, it's been ages, man. Hope you had a lovely new year. Rufio, I remember commentating on you when he joined RF1 in that Season 3 battle with Unique Shots in Gaza. The guy who shocked the... There's a pile-up! What's going on here? Who is it? Becca... Becca's off the track again? Oh, it's not a pile-up. Well, it made for good TV while I said it, to be fair. Gamerman has actually overtaken Becca. I'm going to keep an eye on him because he's... No, I'm not, because I've got Swish and Grit in a battle here for P7. We're going to kind of dodge out of that. We're going to have a look at the Mark and Rashi battle. You can see it on the mini-map as well. We'll switch back to that in a minute. Becca being Becca. We'll just leave that comment there with you. Here we go, mate. Of course, Sunday Drive. Always delivering some of the maddest races, at least. And here comes Swish. Is it going to be effortless? He's got more wear on his tyres, should I say. Becca doing rally. To be honest with you, I think Becca's kind of making a new rally course up. I mean, GTA are looking for a rally advertisement, so I guess we're kind of looking at... He must have some contract with them, to be fair. We'll get now on board with Dartmark and Rashi back up, literally the same lap we watched them on the previous time round. Virtual safety car, what's happened? Swish has gone! Swish is out! Oh my god, you want to get much worse of a Grand Prix? Well, there you go. Fuck me. Who's that out of the... Oh, there he is. What a weird place to lose it. What unusual... He's been off the outside curb. He's been on the outside curb at 4. And there you go. Yeah, there he is. Well, there he was. Miles just doing a great job there to physically pick his car up and wipe the mess clean. And good effort, to be honest, on that front. Becker pits in again. I mean, that guy's looking for the TSC record in pit stops. Swisher, people need to leave fucking braking points. Well, that's not ideal. We'll have a little look and see what's going on there. Not ideal in the slightest. But here we go then. Swisher's out of the Grand Prix. He doesn't score points. He didn't make it to lap 25. Well, I think it's like... Well, I need to obviously check the mark if he does make the end. He got to 20... Technically 23 because he's a lap down. I don't know if that'll score. Remember then with no penalties. 4 guys without any penalties. Clem leads the way. Mark had a really bad VSC. In the end, only 8 cars currently on the lead lap of this race. Rufia, you certainly did, Rufia. You see, once he's still here, mate, still doing them bloody tables. But good effort there. Rufia, never know, may see you back one day, matey. You never know. Becker has left the lobby. Be fair, if you don't finish the race, he probably won't score, to be fair. Oh, you guys want to work it, but just basically, yeah, not good for Becker in this race. Kind of had a head fart, to be fair. But here we go then. So Swish, amazingly, is still in P12. If he beats Gunners, then technically he will still score. I'll calm that chat down in a bit. In fact, I'll do it now while I'm watching these guys battle it out. Mark then can't quite get Rashi. Becker's AI is overtaking Gamerman. Just putting the message in the chat, I guess. Sorry for being a long Mark all over the back of Rashi. I'm sorry. That's what you get for sending a message during a fucking stream. Never works well. Here we go then. Mark is all over Rashi now. Will Mark, he wants that final podium position. He was going to get it anyway, but I guess it's just out of a case of getting it out of pride more than anything. Lap 25, Dean is currently half a minute up the road. Running now then in P3, Gamerman with a penalty again. Let's have a look at new penalties. Oh, Mark, this is amazing. Is he going to be able to get him on the inside here? Rashi just chops at it. I think, Joe, that's here's your door. Next time, ring the bell before you try and kick me through. Sort of moment. And Mark does get DRS. Didn't use the DRS incidentally. He's kind of looking to get some momentum back potentially. As here comes in battle for P3. The final podium position is up for grabs. 11 guys currently pretty much within a lap. We had 2 laps ago. Gunners 3 laps down at the moment, so Gunners will score. I think Swish now may not score at all in this Grand Prix. As here comes the battle for P3, still raging on. These guys have just entered. Oh, Rashi, whoa, going pretty. He's invited Mark to go on the outside. Rashi, this is really good defending actually. It wasn't in the braking zone either, so he's perfectly obliged to be very late, but Mark has said, I'm coming through, matey. Rashi's trying to fight around the outside, wheel bumping. Man United versus Liverpool coming round. Oh god, oh, Rashi literally side by side Mark, the one who had to back out. Epic sauce here from the admin lads. Please do as you say, not do as I say, not as I do in our case. Don't fucking kill each other. Mark's on incredibly worn mediums, Rash is on incredibly worn hards. This battle, I believe we're going to the line. Dean has just entered lap 27, 33 seconds clear of Massey. If Dean was in this championship from the start, we may very well be having a different talk in relation to who's winning the championship. Mark, these 2 bump wheels again. Gunners' AI card, there's nothing Gunners can do, he's just literally got to keep driving. As both guys, I believe, do get DRS as well, so this is giving Rashi a little bit of a respite here. Mark just needs to focus. Remember, having no penalties, but this is all about pride for Mark. You'd imagine he's absolutely brimming with it at the moment. He needs to go. And he's already claimed, well, technically he's claimed 2 titles this week, but we're not going to talk about the VRF1 Division 2 title on this stream. No comment there. We move forward. Rashi doesn't have DRS here. Mark has a lot more ERS. Rashi has to go to the inside, and he's... Oh, that was a double move there. Does that count as double move? I don't know if you guys know, but a bit more. If you guys know more than me at racing, Lowfield. Oh, you're in TIR, mate, as well. Oh, fucking hell, buzzing. I sort of made peace with everybody, to be honest. J-Lo! Oh, God, great stuff. Do you know what? I've just realised your first... I remembered your first name now, mate, as well. I've been calling you J-Lo for that long, John, to be honest with you, mate. I've totally forgot your fucking first name was. Fuck's sake. Dean, faultless drive so far today. Massey, faultless drive. Dean, just quicker. As we watched the battle for P3, epic source. Like, in your own opinion, would you say that was a double move by Rashi? I'm not saying it was. Dean, I believe, does he have the fastest? Yes, just 23.0. So Dean with the fastest lap 2 at the moment. Was it? Look at Mark onto the grass. This could end in tears. This could end in tears. Neither one of these guys want to give it up. Oh, but it has ended in tears. It has ended in tears. They ran side by side for so long. Oh, it had to end like that. It had to. It had to. And Mark could actually... Oh, he's 30. Mark could still keep points. I just realised, Sean, that was your... No, no, that's what I mean. I realised it. I was saying names. I was like, oh, it's you. I just remembered. Oh, will Mark... He's going to lose out to Rara. Will he... Oh, I don't know. It had to end in tears, that guy's... Nobody at fault at all. They just literally bumped. And Mark has come off worse, and he does pit. And if he gets lapped, there's no fastest lap for him. I think he's going to get lapped. Mark's going to get lapped. Dean has lapped everybody up to Grit, by the way. Oh, we've got a bit of a battle here. Who was that? Grits? No, it was just getting past lap cars. Looking up and down the field. We have got our yellow flag here. Where's the yellow flag? Oh, goodness, sorry, letting people through. Forgive me, guys. I was like, what the fuck is that? 1, 2, 3, 4 guys do not have penalty still. I'll be sending a message over to you gunners in private. Oh, look at that. Goober's pushing immensely hard here. Well, if it is Gunners, it does get his reward, so to speak. There's Grit. Will he just settle for not being lapped on? But he doesn't have penalty, so he does not want to get lapped here. As we are just coming to the end of this, guys are going to go on board with Dean. Will he let Grit go is the question. If Grit goes, he will move up. If he doesn't, then he won't. Will Dean just chill out and let Grit go? That's the question. How savage is he at the moment? I think, to be fair, Grit will not get blue flagged until... Yeah, he should be okay, as long as he's... Oh, Dean, don't blow up here, for fuck's sake. Christ. 4 corner... Grit, just keep going. Grit, just keep going, you won't get penalised. I'm sure he won't get penalised here. Don't think Grit will get penalised. There's Dean coming round. I think he's won the race. Will Dean let him go? Will Dean let him go? Will Dean let him go? Dean has... Will he let him go? This is really sad. Will Dean let him go? And Grit survives! Dean wins the Australian Grand Prix in his second Grand Prix outing for TSD. The first one ended with him glitching through a wall in Brazil, and we've only just fished him out of their fucking hospital system. COVID is an ugly thing, guys. We've got Rog in P7, Mark in P8. I believe we'll have to look at the penalties to see who didn't get one. We've got 4 guys, I believe, with none. That will be confirmed at the end. Mark down in P8, of course, after the incident with Rashi. We've got guys coming around here. Massey, P2, 9th and 10th. Goomba does jump 2 because on penalties. Big G still going around. Gamerman 11th. Questionable about Becker with 12th. We'll obviously talk about that. Obviously, he drove like an absolute fucking lunatic. Here comes Massey with P2. Good stuff here for Massey. Rashi, huge, immense battle with Darkmark. Just won the battle in the end. It looked clean from my end. Rashi obviously did that questionable, possible kind of double move. We'll look into that possibly a bit later. Rashi takes the final podium position for now. I don't know about Rara's penalties. I can look and spoil everything, and I can safely say now, it won't make a difference. Rara comes home, P4. Gunnar says, good race everybody. Rara P4 will be very happy with that from last on the grid. It'll give Rara drive of the day undoubtedly. Clem there wouldn't have got Rara anyway. So the 5-second bullet in Grits must be buzzing. Is he going to get through? He did. Did he move up? I think he did. I've never seen someone get so close to being lapped in my life, by the way. Rara, there you go, Woodsy. Driver of the day, Rara. Fastest lap of the race, Dean. TIR, Dean, of course, Dean Alex in the chat. Good stuff there by Dean, dominant performance. Right, so we're going to go and invite the guys into party. I see Matty straight away there. And we can actually give an interview, guys, within 1 week, which is pretty decent. We'll speak to Rashi as well, see what he's got to say. And we will also bring in Dean. Have I still got Dean on my friends? Oh, fucking no. I do. Brilliant stuff. Right, so one of the craziest ass... Who we've got here, so it's not in the chat yet, Mark's mimicking what I'm saying, quite frankly. Oh, I'm watching. Was Stocky watching that? Just give me a message saying hats off to you. Oh, cheers, buddy. I don't know what... I mean, I'm not wearing a hat, quite frankly, but cheers for the nice message. Here we go. Oh, that's an interesting chat message. That'll be fun to divulge later. We've got our results here, guys. Dean in P1, dominant. Massey P2 did everything he could. Rashi P3 doesn't like Mark and doesn't like Liverpool, so that's why I hit him off. That could cause more issues. Rara P4, driver of the day, of course. Grits P5, Clem 6th, Rog 7th. Mark 8th. I'm going to grab a screenshot of that. There we go, just in case we need it for other purposes. Goober 9th, Nutmeg Tukas 10th, Big G, Gamerman Becker, which we'll look into see if Becker does finish. He kind of ended up driving like an absolute spoon. And Gunners with the 2 DNFs of Swish and... who's the other one? Redmond. There we go. Right then, I have no fucking idea who's in party. I didn't even see you joined. I believe Dean's here. I haven't spoke to you for a fucking while. But yeah, Dean, your brother was cheering you on, mate, in the chat. And oh, you're in party with him, mate. Did he tell you about the fact I forgot his name? That's one for you. Yeah, I was calling him Jay, because I've been calling him Jay Lowe for like a year. I forgot his first name, Dean. Obviously, you have to tell the story of us having to bail you out from a Brazilian hospital after you ate a wall, but we're well done tonight, mate. You're, first of all, I'm not sure if this is probably going to piss Clem off, but we're going to deal with it after the race anyway, with the incident between you guys. Can you include your audio, please, Dean, as well, mate, if you can? Just had someone saying they couldn't hear you in party. A little box to tick in. You haven't done it for a while.
There you go. I've done it.
Cheers, buddy. Dean's in the party. There you go, Benji. Cheers for notifying us, mate. Dean didn't actually say anything. He just laughed because, obviously, you know, Brazil, wall, hospital, comment, whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Weren't it?
It was fun to watch. Talk us through, mate, a couple of things. Number one, congratulations, as we said. Dominant drive in the end. Qualifying, what happened with Clem?
It was for 2 laps, so I was on my on one of my hot laps, and yeah. To be honest, the first lap you just wouldn't move out of the way for some reason. I was on my hot lap and he stayed in front of me, wasn't moving. And then the second lap I went out for another hot lap after it because I thought, you know what, I'll just do it anyway. So I went out for another hot lap hoping he'd move out of the way. This time he didn't, so I tried swerving out, but hit him at the rear end. Well, yeah, I think it was his rear end hit as I was trying to move out. of the way because he just wouldn't move out of the way, and then obviously I got a £5 penalty because of it. That
interesting.
Pretty much more of the story.
We'll have a quick look into it later, mate. Clem has got a clip for us as well, so we'll have a little butchers. By the way, just to let you know, Dean, we don't fuck around with race reports, mate. We don't wait 6 years to do them. We literally do them. We're going to be doing it tonight, so you don't have to wait for. No shots fired there, by the way, guys. Promise. I promise. I'm lying. There's a couple of shots, maybe. Right, but yeah, Dean, that's qualifying out of the way. That was a dodgy part of the race for you. Obviously, with the incident with Clem, whatever happened, like I said, we'll sort out after this. Get in party with a few of the lads to talk about it. Rara is advertising someone else on my channel. You fucking whore. Dean, the race, mate, talk us through what was going through your head. Obviously, I'm guessing you had a bit of fire lit under you for the qualifying. And then, you know, obviously the race. You talk us through the start then, because you went up 4 places.
I'm not gonna lie, mate. I didn't even know I did that. I just
sixth to second.
Yeah, I just managed.
Massive.
I didn't. As far as I didn't touch anybody. I didn't barge anything out of the way or anything. I think I just got a good start and then just managed to get my way through the small little nuts and crannies of them all, and just managed to get P2 within 3 corners.
And then obviously, well, it's safe to say you ended up winning by quite a bit. This sounds like I'm kissing your fucking arse here, but you did a great drive, mate, in fairness. other than Rara moving up 12 places, you would have been driver of the day there, mate, to be fair, hands down, just for the sheer dominance. People don't give dominant winners a chance much. I'm not sure, Dean, if you're going to be available next week. It is Spain. So hopefully you'll be back on track, and Massey and everyone else will be hoping you're not fucking on track, quite frankly, because I want to actually be able to fight with you. But other than that, mate, quick interview for myself here. So congratulations, Dean. Good to speak to you again. And say hey to your bro for me as well, mate. Legend.
Legend, pause. Cheers, mate.
Take it easy. Massey, well, I was going to say big gains for the championship. It wouldn't have been, because Mark was battling for third. An incident between Mark and Rashi, which I'm not sure if it's going to be clipped. If it looked like a racing one. It's given you a bit of a gain now. You now next week are in a position to then retake the championship lead if you get a good race compared to Mark. I'll be honest, Massey, I didn't show you all race other than the first couple of laps. You just kept yourself to yourself, quite frankly. Anything to add? I mean,
yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it was a pretty dull race. Yeah, hats off to Dean. He was a rocket. I wasn't going to get in his way when he came up behind me. My goal was to literally keep it out of the wall, because of course I bid it in qualifying, so I didn't want to do that in the race. Yeah, at the start was the only exciting bit really, where I think me, Rashi and Saika went 3 wide into turn 1, which I had to clench my butt cheeks a bit. But apart from that, it
looked mental.
Yeah,
it looked mental going to that turn 1.
A little bit of poo came out. But no, apart from that, it was yeah, I didn't really have anyone to battle with, so I just sort of waved Dean by and said, I'll see you on the podium. And off we went. And yeah, apart from that, it was just lonely race. But no, yeah, good for the championship, because after the disaster of Canada, which gave Mark a big lead, I feel like it's switched back around again. So I've closed back up again now. So yeah, a bit more positive after last race.
It's a fight of attrition between you two. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to say about VRF1 Division 2 because it would take. It could well. Oh fuck it! This is me. It should be Division 3 versus Division 2 champions fighting each other in this race. It would have made for a bit of an interesting one. God, I'm going to get so much shit for this afterwards. I couldn't give a fuck. Fucking middle fingers. But no, mate. A battle of attrition between you guys at the moment. What are your thoughts about Spain, and kind of do you think you'll be able to kind of build more of an advantage? Obviously, it's a very, very tyre-eating track. If you go towards soft tyres, you're going to be looking for a similar strategy to this one you did today, or are you going to kind of rethink it and kind of plan it as you go?
Yeah, I mean, my ERN title win and my VRF1 title win, once I got my foot in the door and I was in a battle, my whole aim was consistency and avoiding penalties and keeping out of trouble. So this race is pretty much how I've attempted to do every race I've done so far, which is stay out of trouble and just push for the first half of the race, and once there's a bit of a gap, just bring it home. So hopefully, I know it sounds boring for everyone listening, it passes millions of fans around the world. But,
best way, mate.
All 9 of them. All 9 of them.
It's how I can. Yeah, that's the aim, is to keep it clean, keep it out of trouble, avoid the penalties. And Marcus seems to have the same mentality. He doesn't get many penalties, so yeah, war attrition, like I said.
Because you didn't get penalties tonight, which means we're now going to announce the winner of the competition, because it was still the Xbox Game Pass competition. Now, I'll be honest, I'll run through the guys who didn't get it. Grit didn't like you all. He said none of you are going to get penalties, so there you go. that went out the window. Woodsy, our tables guy, he's already tried bribing me with a Karamak chocolate bar. That didn't work, unfortunately. He didn't get it. Rara tries bribing me with bum fun every week, and as enlightening as that could be. Hi Rara in the chat. How you doing, buddy? You didn't win. Sorry, not big enough. HRT. Sorry, this is going really bad. HRT. That leaves us between HRT, aka Lee, and Gunners. 4 people did not get penalties. F at G4 as well, and of course Gunners is going to be loving you because you just won the Xbox Game Pass, guys. So fair play to Gunners. Shout out to you, matey. And ironically, would you guys like to know something funny? It was Gunners that made it 4 people, not 5. So he has got a penalty and won the reward. Such is the way. But congratulations. Rashi's not here for a chat, so just congratulations for Rashi as well. Good third position. Unfortunate for Mark, of course, battling with him. Well done, Dean, Massey. Everyone else who finished. 14 finishes around Monaco. Melbourne is no mean feat, so well done, guys. So Dean, Massey, well done.
Cheers,
I'll be back next week, guys. Back tomorrow night with a live coverage of my driving point of view, China, HRT League, should be quite cool. Season 2 commences tomorrow. And I will simply say, from everyone here at TSD, we'll be back next Sunday. That will be at the Spanish Grand Prix. Can't wait to commentate on that one, guys. Much love, all the best. Another giveaway next week. Stay tuned for it. Bye for now.